Hello, I'm J.J. Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Now, wait a minute. I thought you qualified for a Hall of Fame only after you retired or met your maker. You know what I mean? Not when you're still at it and you're just 43. 43! Sam Saplizio Field, home away from home for the Reavers and head coach Marc Rardin. Now, Iowa Western has dogpiled its way to 3 national championships in the last 5 years. Its 12th year head coach in the news again recently. Rardin has been elected into the Njcaa Hall of Fame.
You could have knocked me over with a feather. And I looked at the coach beside me and I was like, did they just say my name? I've only been a head coach for 12 years. So I was just like, that can't be right. But they were like, stand up. And I stood up and I was just in awe.
No questions over ground rules?
Because you thought like I did, usually you put 30, 40 years in or you're dead.
Yeah, that's one of my jokes. Quickly after that, I was like, am I retiring soon? I didn't know. So, but it is a very, it's a big deal for the organization. It's chilling for me still. I'm really proud of what we built here at Iowa Western.
As you know, still, it's about the players, because without them, you wouldn't be here.
No, you talk about players and assistant coaches. That's what, and my wife. I have championships because of all that. We don't talk about championships. We don't talk about winning regionals or districts. We really don't ever. We talk about how are you doing things today. We talk about in the middle of moments.
You're black and white, you said?
You look at where my wife and I were 15 years ago, and nobody knew me across the country as an assistant at a junior college or a volunteer at Baylor before that. And then you look at where we are today, and it's very humbling to us. And that's really what we're proud about the most, is we've just done it the right way to get to where we're at.
And where he's at, where he's headed, next stop for Iowa Western head coach Marc Rardin, the Njcaa Hall of Fame. Congratulations. The numbers speak for themselves. 3 national championships the last 5 years. And Iowa Western, the first Northern District team to win it all back in 2010, and then 2012, and of course last year. In 12 seasons, Marc Rardin's compiled 559 wins, just 168 losses. That's pretty darn good. He'll be inducted into the Njcaa Hall of Fame at the end of May. Takes place in Grand Junction, Colorado, just before the start of the Njcaa World Series. Now, wouldn't that be something if Iowa Western makes it to Sam Saplizio Field?